at it again with that 2K, man.
Welcome to 2K Sports,
and I'm getting
Thanks
2K17, bro.
Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Like, right
Tonight,
away.
It'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks. Only one win in
I'm playing my career so I can grind for this posterizer badge, bro.
Tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, he smells that barbecue.
You guys comment about what music you want me to play.
Lick your finger, the barbecue chicken is hot and quick.
Feeling it tonight. You always say that. Okay, then we're gonna see what you got since last time we met up.
Oh, I got a lot. I'm ready to show the world.
Can't wait to see you out there.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip. And guys, Jimmy Butler is out with the injury. He will be missed.
Well, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of his injury. We only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of their previous game, but now they sound sure about it. Hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Yeah, and we should. I mean, barring anything unforeseen, you'd expect him to be back in a matter of a few weeks.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Harden out there with Lawson, and it's Dang in at the 3, the small forward. Lawson outside, to the inside. Howard, good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Houston on D. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebounds. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The great one. Here's Gasol, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night. And he sinks the second. Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Kicks to Middleton from deep. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Dang dishes to Jones. They double team Howard. Dang kicks to Jones. Screen by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Howard, the pass to Harden. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's the great one. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. A nice shot by Gasol.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And Lawson with the drive, and that one's good. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 re-changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's the great one. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And Gasol gets it to go. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Byron Scott had a few moments to share with me. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
Picked his pocket. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Harden dishes to Dang. It's Harden with the drive. A shot by Lawson, wide open. Offline with his 3. Here's the great one. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 10 points for Freak.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's tipped. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And now let's check in on the 2 guys from around the league and see which one of them is playing the speed. James Harden is second.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
And at shooting guard is where you'll usually find the team's best defender, and this group illustrates that clearly and perfectly. These fellas play the best on-ball D that you'll see in the NBA.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Bulls leading by 7. Here's the great one. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Here's the great one. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That is on Ty Lawson.
Talk about a terrific game for the great one. He's already up to 14 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Both free throws good from the great one. Rockets trail by 9. Lawson kicks to Jones. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Howard. And that one hits back iron. Here's the great one. He's got 16. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. The great one's got 18 points.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
And again, Dwight Howard. He's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Miritich, the screen. Here's the great one, and Jones sends it back. They retain possession. Clock at 4. Here's the great one. It's number 9 to fall. He's only
I'm in the zone, baby.
I don't think they can ask much more than what he's done this quarter.
Harden the pass to Dent. Deflects the pass, and that one goes out of bounds.
Last touch by Gasol.
Chicago leading by 6. The great one in his point guard. Noah is out there at Mirotic. Then it's Brooks, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's the great one. Trying his luck deep through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight.
Well, like water,
and he's
bro.
only needed 11 shots to get there. Barbosa with it. There's a screen by Modiunas. In the corner, it's McLemore. That one wide left. That's downing for Chicago. They won that game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Now, here is Barbosa. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Stolen by Noah. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And they get it, and the jam by Modiunas.
A lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Oh, that's shake. That got to be shake. Hold up, do y'all see that dude right there? God, that is why I take the picture.
Shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Good on both. Here's Barbosa, looking for his first basket still in this one. Now the dish to Howard. They set the screen. Pass to Barbosa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. He dishes it to Barbosa. Passes it to Howard. He kicks it to McLemore. Now the feed to Barbosa. Just 5 on the clock. On here's Noah.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense.
Come on.
Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now here's McLemore outside. And the shot is good. McLemore's got 6.
Open out on the perimeter.
Look, it's on now. Timmy Turner. He was a burner. To kill everybody walking. You know when I sign fun of have a round of looking your around the wireless. Kill everybody walking. You know when I sign on the funny. Timmy Turner.
In steals. And ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
He was all alone on that one. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave him that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Feeds to Brooks. The great one passes to Noah. Here's the great one. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Bro, I need to get dunk on. I need to get these dunk on. That's why.
They continue to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And looking at Chicago, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far, they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He finished with 69 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him.
Wet like water, bro. My jump shot wet.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Here's Kalathis following the basket by Freak. And they're moving it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's the great one. He has 29. And there's the 3-second violation. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Freak, number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
He feeds it to Mirotic. And oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Here's the great one. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And good on the basket. Book it. Brewer's got 7 points in the game.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Here's the great one. Over to the left wing. Mirotic uses the glass to drop it in.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
For the Bulls, Saul comes in for Mirotic, and Sessions subbed in for Aaron Brooks.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Cabela's checked in, and James Harden subbed in for Brewer. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. McLemore dishes to Kalathis. Here's the screen from 17 feet out, and the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Chicago leading by 4. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's the great one. Here's Noah, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure.
The Rockets making a change here. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we have.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection. Oh. Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The pass to Howard. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's the great one, and he gets the bucket. The great one's got 33 points. Now, here is Lawson. Outside Dang. Pass to Lawson. Dishes to Howard. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 13 points for Howard. Chicago leading by 6. Here's the great one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
First free throw is good. Monty Eunice is checked in for Jones. Gasol drops 2.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Monty Eunice kicks to Howard. Lawson outside. From deep. Hope they get it back. Here's Dang. Great defense that time from Noah.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Open with it. Now guarded by Middleton. The shot's good from Lawson.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Another steal. Here's the great one. The Rockets pull it in.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Dang can't get it to go.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets trail by 11. Harden the pass to Lawson. Outside Dang. Gasol against Monty Eunice. Out to the right wing. Rocket 6. Lawson kicks to Monty Eunice. They get it back. Howard. Noah with the block. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Mirotic is checked in for Pau Gasol.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 8th in blocks, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Baseline jumper. Again, Howard missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Harden comes to help. The great one passes to Middleton. Here's the great one. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those.
Hold on. Like I said. My setbacks are vicious. Wait, but hold on. But green light.
Ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure. Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Houston, McLemore has come in for Luol Deng. And it's Nick Calathes in for James Harden. Here's the great one. Lawson defending. Is shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And here come the Bulls again. Chicago with the fast break.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lawson kicks to Calathes. Outside for Lawson. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got 3 assists in the game. Here's the great one. Lawson defending. Middleton inside the three-point line. Hits the jumper in space. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Lawson dishes to McLemore. Kicks it to Howard. Pass to Lawson. Screen by Howard. Now McLemore. He's got 6. Great D that time from the great one. In transition, here come the Bulls. The dish now to Mirotic for 3. Middleton. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's the great one. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shot clock at 6, and stolen by Howard. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. No good from Lawson.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
No good from the great one.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Checked in.
All right, y'all.
Rockets trail by 14. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's set the lineups. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Chris Middleton is out there with the great one, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. Harden the pass to Dan. Back to Harden. Lawson, the open look. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Passes to Dunleavy. Here's the great one. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Oh, he boo-boo, he boo-boo, he boo-boo,
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. Outside Dang.
That's broke.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here's the great one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
That's what I water.
No good from Lawson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rockets trail by 14. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. Here's the great one. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He dishes it to Middleton. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. It's Chicago with another bucket.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wipers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's been a nice game for Howard. He's got 13 points and the 1 steal. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's the great one. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Three-pointer, Lawson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's the great one. The shot no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Dang. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 8 points for Luol Deng.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The great one. Good work defensively by Jones. And here comes Lawson in the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Here's the great one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's good from the great one.
No win.
Boil that water.
So he gets them both. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 19. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Rising and punching it. That was an angry finish.
I love the way he switched hands halfway to the basket. He wanted that dunk to stand out.
And it did.
I'd say so, guys. And you can see that by the way the bench explodes once he went down with that finish.
And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from the great one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been effective.
Back to Gasol. Good work defensively by Harden. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Then kicks to Lawson. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Another miss by Houston.
Dang.
Here's the great one. And stolen by Howard. And here we go. Houston running again. And yes, sir, that one drops. That's now 32 points for Lawson.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Oh my God, I found it.
Harden outside, pulls it up. Again, the miss by Harden.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Jones, no one around him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Terrence Jones. And stolen by Lawson. One-on-one fast break. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's stolen by Jones.
Oh yeah,
Lawson's against Gasol. Lawson dishes to Howard. Back to Lawson. 6 to shoot. And Howard has it in the corner. Houston needs to get a shot off. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. That's 36 points for Lawson.
Well, as we all know, Lawson can turn it up sometimes, and he's got it going.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's really been an ugly game for him as he continues to give the ball away on offense, guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. Here's the great one. And the layup falls.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Rockets trail by 19. Harden outside. Outside Lawson. Beyond the arc. Good. It's Harden.
Oh my God.
Time. 39 points for Ty Lawson.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Bulls leading by 16.
That should have been wet.
The feed now to Jones.
Bro.
No good from outside.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Dunleavy kicks to Mirotic.
No.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trail by 16. It's Harden with the drive. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's the great one. Lawson defending. And Harden comes to help. The great one. And again, no good by Chicago. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to scoring. It makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? It's going better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Rockets trail by 18. Lawson outside. Back to Harden for the three. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for the Bucks, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
That wraps it up. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Houston Rockets. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And we talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Antetokounmpo. Bradley is out there with Carter Williams, and there's Hickson, and it's Monroe in the power forward. Here's the great one.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's the great one. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Gasol with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Bulls pick up 2. Bradley kicks to Carter Williams. Hickson a screen. To the middle. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's the great one.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Monroe. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? Just a dominant performance on the glass. And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bradley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now here's Carter Williams following the miss by Freak for the finish, and he dunks it down.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 That's major bounce right there.
Yeah, Clark, he was sky high on the finish.
And how about the athleticism, coordination, and obviously a lot of confidence to pull something like that off. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's the great one. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Feeds it to Noah. 6 on the shot clock. The high post shot. Can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Here's the great one. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's the great one. That's good. The great one's got 16.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Bradley dishes to Monroe. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's the great one. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that putback's about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's the great one. He's got 16. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Carter Williams. He kicks it to Bradley. Pulls up, high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bradley's got his second bucket tonight. Here's the great one. Carter Williams covering.
The spinorama, kind of like he's in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, the spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Parker comes
Yo,
in for J.J.
Rose?
Hickson.
Wow.
And it's Rose in for Michael Carter Williams. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's the great one. 20 points for him. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Dunleavy played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dunleavy's got his second bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's the great one. Antetokounmpo defending. The shot's good from the great one.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Rose goes in. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Rose. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Rose has got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Different look from Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in. The Bulls leading by 9 on the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Monroe is out there with Parker. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Rose. And it's Hickson. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's been scoring at about 38 points per, just over 4 steals and 5 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Chicago leading by 12. It's stolen by Bradley.
Yeah, take one when I go to sleep.
Brooks against Rose. Parker passes to Hickson, and the wide open shot from Rose. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Here's the great one. He's covered by Rose.
That's not going to keep his, right? That's not going to keep his.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go.
Okay.
2nd in second chance points. 3rd in rebounding. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And their gift for offensive rebounding definitely evident.
I'm going to take a shower at 11.
The two go hand in hand. Make no mistake.
I'm going to watch a little bit of TV because then I'm going to get off at. Let me know when it's, just let me know when it's 11:10. I'll watch a little bit of TV and then probably fall asleep while I'm watching it.
Transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
All alone.
Oh, can you believe that? Did we really just see that?
Oh my gosh, they must have been practicing that move. They had to be.
A monster dunk served up cold.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
My jump shot wet, bro. God dang.
Got 33.
Well, I love the fact that we're seeing them turn up the tempo now.
Yeah, looking to push the break at every opportunity. That's 6 straight in transition.
This might be something else, but still, I'm going hard.
And it's 6 points for Parker.
Watch this,
the Bulls leading by 14.
Get on that ground, big fella. Get on that ground, big on that freaking ground, big fella. Y'all is not ready for me? Heck no.
Fans
I don't care who I gotta hold. If it's a center, a power forward, anything. I don't even care if it was Shaq, for Christ's sakes. I'll hold anybody.
Checked in for the Bulls.
They gotta hold this tall dude.
And it's Bradley off the
Yeah, Clappers.
No good.
Clappers.
Good pick, but
can't stop me.
Couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job
Can't
of
stop
setting
me.
the screen by his teammate there.
Uh-oh.
And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's
Can't
the
stop me.
one.
Can't stop me. Can't stop me. I'm unstoppable.
The way he's able to angle his body to shoot
grinding.
the fella off
Grinding.
and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever.
Backcourt violation, bro. Let's run it up.
I'm
grinding.
Try to finish
grinding.
against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes play,
and one.
Basket drops
and one.
On the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Freaking go.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Carter Williams with it. Now defended by the great one. The drive by Monroe, and that one's good. Monroe's got 6. The Bulls leading by 19 points. The great one passes to Noah. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Brooks has got himself going
hit the
there.
folks.
His first points of the game on the deep ball. Parker outside.
Wow, he hit the folks.
Monroe dishes to Carter Williams. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
It was about 20 points.
There's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Oh.
Pass to the great one.
What's somebody going together?
It's stolen by Hickson. Carter Williams with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Look at Milwaukee. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, Chicago, a couple spots below.
And right now for the Bucks, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I would not write them off completely in terms of the title picture just yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Count that one. 6 points for Aaron Brooks.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now, here's Bradley. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. That drops.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points.
37 points, 3 assists,
to him on that
5 turnovers.
And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Second is Avery Bradley.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky
My free throws are wet. If y'all don't know my free throw is Stephen Curry. If you get Stephen Curry quick free throw, that stuff is good.
He has 38 points and 4 steals. That's big-time production. He has over 50% of his team's points. Wow.
You
the
just
crossover I use
the way he operates
is
solid rebound there, and with the score like it is,
the crossover I use is I think crossover 2 or 3.
Yeah,
those will like make those slip like if they slipped off a banana peel. Like that stuff goes hard. My hesitation is hesitation 7. My spin move is spin 7. My spin, that's my spin right there. That spin move will help you a lot.
Here's the great one.
Oh, look, pass that back. I'm going to spin that rock real quick. Spin that rock real quick.
Here's the great one. Carter Williams covering the great one. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So both teams changing it up here.
84
through one
to
half, it hasn't
63,
even been
bro.
close.
The game's just
It's
hard.
the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, at small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Great one out there with Chris Middleton.
Ooh, I wish
and it's
it don't
Noah
follow.
in at the 5 down low. Gasol's shot is good.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Now here's Bradley. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the great one. No good. Good work defensively by Monroe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bradley. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
That's broke.
9 points in the game so far.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
I lose the ball.
Here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Second chance shot. Noah with the block. And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
I am the
And
one
it's
you want.
Bradley
You
with the
expected the
rebound.
one you do have to be.
He dishes it to Hickson. Monroe against Noah. Monroe, no good.
All the defender had to do.
Oh, that's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Bradley. The Bulls getting the bucket. And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
That one.
Rebound by Craig Monroe. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, you'd have to consider this not one of their best performances.
Here's the great one. Carter Williams covering. The great one passes to Dunleavy. Drills it from outside. Dunleavy's got 15 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
We gotta be more physical out there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Antetokounmpo. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball.
been a solid outing for Carter Williams. He's got 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
The Bulls leading by 23. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's the great one. That was incredible.
Now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
Well,
Kevin.
what kind of occasion are you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness.
Guys, I'm so glad I was here to witness that with you guys.
Dude, if I would have just like...
Now, here's
I was
Monroe.
about to throw it in.
He's got 8.
That would
And
have been
Bradley
sick.
off the
Ball
drive.
hog, yes.
The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
To the inside. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The great one passes to Gasol. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good.
What's
And
up,
the assist goes to Gasol. Middleton's got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Up dog.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
No good
Up
from
dog.
the great one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Middleton against Bradley. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Bradley, no one around him. Set to go from the corner. 10 points for him.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's the great one. 43 points in the game. And here is Carter Williams. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Hickson. The rebound by Noah.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bradley kicks to Carter Williams. To the inside. Hickson and Gasol sends it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up.
Man, me and Ralph have
shaping
been
up to be
wanting
a
to play
great
with you
game.
like
I mean,
forever.
Strong performances.
He's like,
throughout,
where's Web
and
Dog?
they've really
I'm
been
like,
strong
I
on the
don't know.
glass.
Then I'm like,
no
where's
good
Web
that
Dog?
time either.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
It's stolen by Hickson. They really want to
Yeah, we've
find
been
that
sniping
igniter
each
here.
other.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the
I got
offense has
better.
basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Yeah.
And Monroe kicks to Hickson. A great 1-2 punch.
And I'm a
Beautiful
prestige
pass and
too.
nasty jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Oh my
That
God.
indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Carter Williams. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great.
That's perfect.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Here's Monroe. The shot from the low post is good. Monroe's got 10.
Hopefully you win.
Chicago has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. The great one passes to Gasol. Here's the great one, and there's the big
Oh, that was
jam.
sick. I'm
He
gonna do that
slams
every
it
time I
right
go
over
for it.
Hickson.
I drifted and then I
show for
boosted
these
it.
people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's the great one.
Oh,
Non-stop
damn.
scoring machine here.
Oh, damn.
In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position
so.
under the hoop break. You're right.
That's
Once
not
he
my
gets
friend.
his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the
Best
offensive
friend.
glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Carter Williams
Yeah.
with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Noah the screen. Kicks it down to Middleton. He feeds it to Gasol.
Make that
And
way.
Chicago
What?
scoring again.
And that kind of
Well,
sums
water.
up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Oh, damn.
Another steal.
Oh,
And the
no,
whistle blows on the
backcourt
violation. Give it
violation.
over back. Both teams will make substitutions.
Damn, Daniel.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got.
Hey, after this
Dynamite pair of
oh,
Antetokounmpo
step
and
back.
Parker at
Let's
forward.
do a
Bradley
no
is
rumble,
out there
just
with
regular.
Michael Carter Williams. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him.